As usual in the winter, I get a cough or a cold, and this winter, which was just a year ago, I got very ill this time. And the cough was the kind of cough that when you cough in front of somebody and they look at you like, oh my gosh, she has something. My mom had pneumonia every single year, and each year she had it, she got worse. And I thought, well, I'm turning into my mom. This is what's going to be my life. I'm going to get pneumonia every year, and every year it's going to last longer. The cough just wouldn't go away. Coughed and coughed all the time. I did over-the-counter things. I did a lot of tea, and I just didn't feel good. So I went to urgent care, and they did an x-ray, and they told me that my lungs were clear, that I had allergy-induced asthma, and I got prednisone and an inhaler, and that I would feel better in a week. Well, in a week I felt worse. I literally believed I was probably dying, and I wasn't really sure what to do. And then I thought about Seth, because Krista had spoken so highly of him, so I made a phone call and then came to see him the next day. He right away talked to me about my diet and what I was eating, and my main goal was to get rid of my cough and to feel better. Those were my objectives, and started me on an eating plan that was different than what I had been doing. Learned how important water was, to be drinking all the time, how important it was to get enough rest. After about 3 to 4 weeks, when I was getting better but not as quickly as Seth really thought I should be getting better, I went back to the urgent care center and picked up a copy of my x-ray, where they had told me verbally that it was clear, and it said that the findings were compatible with left lung pneumonia. So Seth was actually treating me for pneumonia when I had told him I did not have pneumonia. And to me, in some ways, that's a miracle, because I didn't have any antibiotics. It was just a healthy, very healthy diet. The thing that I think is so unique too is knowing that my daughter-in-law has been to see Seth, and my son has been here, and I have friends. Everybody has a different plan. I'm always amazed at how much he knows. And I come every time with questions about things, and I think, gosh, how did I live my life this long without knowing so much? Not only did my cough start to lessen, and I started to feel better, and I started to be able to sleep at night, I started to lose weight. And that really hadn't been one of my objectives, even though I was around 150 pounds, but I was happy in that weight. For all my life, I had to weigh it every day, and you see those same numbers, and you finally give up, and you think, this is where I'm supposed to be, right? This is me. Well, as I was eating better and noticing every time I came in, a couple pounds were off and a couple pounds were off, and I thought, this is really no effort. I am eating well, and I'm eating a lot, but I'm losing weight. So obviously where I wasn't where I was supposed to be. I really do believe that visiting here and seeing Seth and taking some cooking classes from Sarah really taught me a different way to eat, a different way to view food. And it's just been a real awakening, to be honest with you, and I cannot believe that I have lived as long as I've lived and didn't know what I know today about food and nutrition and supplements and how to take better care of yourself to be healthy. And I attribute that totally to Dr. Seth for me to be here. It is amazing to me, you know, to feel the way I feel, because I feel like I'm 25 and I'm not, I'm 61. Do you know what I mean? But to have that energy and to be able to keep up and to do the things I want to do and not to be held back because I'm tired or I'm worn out or I'm not feeling good, to feel good. It amazes me, our human body and what it's capable of when you give it what it needs.